All right, you are live.
Good evening. Please turn off your phones. Welcome to the November 5th, 2025 regular meeting of the Eureka Springs Historic District Commission. I'm Dee Bright, Chair. Commissioners present tonight are Maggie Haid. Christine Santamore is absent with notice. Frank Green is present. Susan Daniel is absent. She is doing chemo and cannot come to our meetings because the elevator is not working. Debbie Davis is present, and Peter Graham is present. We have a quorum for business. The Eureka Springs Historic District Commission is empowered by Eureka Springs Municipal Code to issue a certificate of appropriateness for alterations of exterior architectural features, demolition, and new construction within the boundaries of the Eureka Springs Historic District. The HDC uses Eureka Springs Historic District guidelines and the U.S. Department of Interior standards for rehabilitation of historic buildings as the basis for our decisions. The Commission can take the following actions on an application: approval, approval with modifications, denial, deferral for more information. Appeal of denial may be made to the Circuit Court. Public comments will be heard on each agenda item as it is called. Other public comments will be heard during the public comment period. Are there any changes or addition to tonight's agenda?
No.
Do I have a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
So moved. Second.
Debbie made the motion. Maggie seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no. Motion carries 4-0. Approval of application does not excuse the applicant's owner or agent from compliance with any other applicable codes, ordinances, or policies of the City of Eureka Springs. Tonight, we have under old business, Level 2, 28 Prospect, St. James Episcopal Church. New business, Level 3, 304 Spring, Jeff Chapman, owner, covered patio and gas fireplace. Level 2, 40 Pine, Panta Rhea Restoration applicant, deck and foundation repair. I want to start by reviewing the purpose of the HDC. We are only here to approve applications based on exterior architectural features spelled out in our guideline, and that's all. I want to remind commissioners we do not consider the following due to these not being under our area of jurisdictions, which include size of a structure, setback of a structure, parking, number of units, how demolished building material will be disposed of, drainage, sewer line capacity, putting and retaining walls unless it's on the application. Discussing these types of issues only confuses the public into thinking we have jurisdictions over these types of issues, and we do not. Most of this is up to the city building inspector applying city codes. Also, a reminder, new residential structures do not go to the Planning Commission unless they are asking for a variance. Okay. Under old business, this is more a report. Level 2, 28 Prospect, St. James Episcopal Church. Cassie?
So just to remind everyone, at our previous meeting, the commission voted to approve the application to replace the doors so long as the Arkansas Historic Preservation Program agreed, given that they have an easement on the facade of the church. And I believe 2 days later, on October 20th, both the Reverend of the church, Reverend David Angus, and I received this letter from AHPP, which I will read. It says, "Dear Reverend Angus, this letter is in response to your request for approval to replace the temporary doors at the front entry to your historic church. As you are aware, the church is listed on the National Register of Historic Places, and the AHPP holds a deed of conservation easement on the property. As such, exterior changes need to be approved by our office. I reviewed the information you submitted regarding the doors and found them in keeping with the Secretary of the Interior standards for rehabilitation. Work on this project may commence with your convenience. If there should be any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to reach out. Sincerely, Catherine Nash, Technical Services and Easement Coordinator." So just to make sure that we have everyone updated and on the record, that the door replacement at the St. James Episcopal Church, 28 Prospect, has been approved by both us and AHPP and is good to commence whenever it works for them.
Thank you. New business, level 3, 304 Spring, Jeff Chapman owner, covered patio and gas fireplace. Jeff, do you want to come and introduce yourself and state your address, please?
Hello, everyone. My name is Jeff Chapman. I live at 304 Spring Street.
Okay. This construction date was 1950. It is contributing, and Frank will read you the summary of facts.
Okay, covered patio with roof extending from current roof, a gas fireplace to go under patio roof against existing exterior wall. Covered patio will be behind privacy fence on east facade of the house. Is that correct, Jim?
I can't hear you very well.
The covered patio will be behind the privacy fence on the east facade of the house.
Yes, it's behind the fence on the side.
Okay.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
I move that the Eureka Springs Historic District Commission issue a certificate of appropriateness for the proposed work at 304 Spring based on the agreed-upon summary of facts as presented.
A second.
Do we have questions for Jeff?
I just have one question.
Sure.
I know this is probably addressed with Paul, the building inspector, but I noticed it's coming off of that northeast side or of the property line, right? So when you're looking at the house, it's on the right side. Is it that, have you noticed too if it's 10 feet from the property line? Is that something you've taken into account? Or is that?
Well within that.
Okay, so there's going to be at least 10
It's kind
feet
of
between the
in the
property line
middle.
and
It's
the
almost in the middle of the property.
Okay.
Really.
Okay,
I
perfect.
mean,
That was the
yes.
only thing I saw, because the illustrations made it hard to determine that. So I just thought, and that'll be something Paul will probably go over, but I just thought I'd ask you while you're here. But
It's definitely well within the property lines.
And it's a gas fireplace, is that what it's?
Yes.
Okay, so, good. Thank you.
Any other questions? Maggie made the motion. Debbie seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no. Motion carries 4-0. And Frank will sign your C of A.
Right here.
Well, it's going to be really nice when it rains or snows that we can still sit out in the backyard. The house has a very small front porch, and it's very tight.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming through the application process. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. And it's going to
Oh,
look
Jeff.
wonderful. Thank you.
Jeff always comes, I have to say. Anytime you guys have done things in town, you guys always come, to the best of my knowledge.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thanks,
thank you
Jack.
very much.
Good luck on your project.
Okay, 40 Pine.
So D, I'm going to have to step out of this one since I'm involved with it. So I have to excuse myself from the table. Is that okay?
Well, you don't have to excuse yourself, well, unless you need to help present.
Yeah, I'll present, so.
Okay. 40 Pine. Do we have somebody here? Would you state your names and addresses?
Hey, I'm Trevor Halliday. I'm at 5472 Highway 62 West, and I'm here as like representative for Larry Newhart. So we've done other work for him. He's not able to make it. So yeah.
Larry Newmar?
Newhart.
Oh, Newhart, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm Peter Graham. I live at 8 Singleton Street, Eureka Springs.
Okay. The construction date is 1909. It is a contributing property. And Frank will read you the summary of facts.
Replace deck boards, rotten rim joists, support rafters, secure foundation, repair rotten deck posts, and replace span drop beam. Is that correct, guys? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
I move that the Eureka Springs Historic District Commission issue a certificate of appropriateness for the proposed work at 40 Pine based on the agreed-upon summary of facts as presented.
I'll second.
Do you have questions?
I do. The posts that are there, they look original. Will those be reused?
Yeah, we're going to reuse that, the deck boards, the spindles, everything. There's a couple rotten places, but we'll patch it back in. We're going to use everything that's there. The deck boards themselves, they're too short to span now because of the rotten ends, but they'll be replaced in the same kind of material. Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions? Maggie made the motion. Debbie seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say no. Motion carries 4-0.
Here you go.
We have no consent agenda items this evening. Administrative approvals by our City Historic Preservation Officer. Minor impact projects include ordinary maintenance that does not involve a change in materials, new and replacement signs, alterations to non-contributing and/or non-historic structures, excluding major additions or demolition. Medium and impact projects that meet design guidelines. We have 7. 6 of them are level 1, 1 is a level 2, and they can all be seen on our website. Commissioner business, AHPP grants and easements. Cassie?
So Dee asked me to explain a little bit. We don't have too many properties with this, but just in case there's any confusion in the public, there are certain grants you can apply for with the Arkansas Historic Preservation Program to help with the restoration of houses, especially on the exterior work. It's the different, which grant you apply for depends on which one you qualify for. So if you're interested, I highly recommend reaching out to the state office in Little Rock because they will know more than I do since this is what they work in all day long. But one of their grants does come with, you have to give them agree to give them an easement on the facade. So there are certain buildings within the town where when they want to get approval to do something to the facade, they don't just have to get approval from the Historic District Commission, but also from AHPP. So I have all those noted in the property file, I believe, so I try to help property owners when they come in. But we're all just trying to work together to, this state especially, to try and make sure that our historic homes stay historic.
Thank you, because I think that's important to realize that, like Cassie just said, our historic homes stay our historic homes because it just takes one little thing. And with the easements, Little Rock, I assume they would be harsher than us, so there's more penalties because you signed an agreement with them. So they're easy to work with, and it's great to get those grants and help pay for things, so people shouldn't be afraid. I know Cassie can show you the right direction to go to Little Rock, and there are people you can hire to help with some of these grants too. Okay, 2026 CLG grant update. Cassie?
So I'm working on our grant right now. They moved the deadline to turn it in up by about a month in the hope that we will get our notice of approval sooner in the new year. This grant will be covering the cycle of 26 to 27. So I don't know a ton of things going on for 27, but in terms of bigger projects, that's something to think about. Next year, there is going to be a camp next spring in Fayetteville. I don't yet know how many we can have attend the camp, but just let me know if you're interested. I'll be sure to update everyone on those dates, and also let me know if you will want lodging in Fayetteville or if you'll want to drive back and forth. Since I live over there, I'm not worried about lodging for me, but I understand if the rest of you would like some. There will also be a forum next summer in Minneapolis, and we can bring 5 people total. So I will be 1, which means there's 4 spots remaining for whoever is interested. And in the fall, there is a Preserve Arkansas conference where I can bring 1 additional person if anyone will be interested in that next fall. Outside of those trainings, I am planning to apply for money so that we can start phase 1 of a resurvey of our historic district. This would be to hire a consultant to begin that resurvey work. We haven't done a resurvey of our district in about 20, almost 25 years. So we'll start with the downtown commercial core in this first phase, and if that goes well, and we keep getting money, hopefully we can apply for more phases to do more of the district as we go on. I did ask how much we can reasonably do in a year, and I was told unequivocally, not the whole district. So we're going to start with our commercial core. I don't know if you all have anything you want to request that I look at or add to the grant, or any comments to make.
No?
Would you send out the dates for all of those
Yes.
meetings so we can look at our calendars or at least mark them?
Yes,
if we're
camp
interested.
has not been set yet, I know that, but forum is June or July.
It's July.
Yeah, and
Maggie, do you remember?
Right after the 4th, wasn't it?
No, it's usually
was
the
late. It was
third.
late.
Yeah, it's usually the third weekend,
I think so.
but I do not remember.
It was late July.
Okay. But I have it at home. But
yeah, I
Kathy
could
has
send
it
those
too.
dates
Yeah,
out.
because they always announce that our forums are every other year. We do not go every year. So, like, I know, like Main Street, other things, they have yearly forums. And so we don't have to spend money every year. So that's a good thing. Last year was West Palm Beach, and this is the last one we went to. Maggie went, our mayor went, I went. Kyle, but
Kyle
he
went.
was our
Christine.
Cassie at that time.
Christine?
Oh, and Christine went. So we were well represented. Okay, approval of minutes. Well, we don't have any of these minutes, so we can't approve anything. Our next meeting will be November 19th, 2025. Level 3 applications due Thursday, November 6th, which is tomorrow. Level 2 applications due Wednesday, November 12th. Agenda setting for November 19th, 2025 meeting. Does anyone have anything you want to add? Okay, we have no public comments. Commissioner comments. Peter,
No comments. Thank you.
Debbie, Maggie,
No.
No.
Frank. I do want to say we were supposed to have an auditorium workshop on the floor this weekend. It just got canceled again. September's got canceled, and now November. So we're hoping maybe for January to work on this floor. We may have to get a whole bunch of people next time so we can do the whole floor. We were going to do over half this time. Peter, do you want to say anything about the floor?
No, I think that's. I think you covered everything. That would be the goal. Is I think we're shooting for end of January, around like the 20th. But we're going to try to see if we can get a lot of people so we can cover a lot more ground. That'd be really nice. And with it being winter and indoors, it'd be nice. We could hang out. Maybe we'll get a sponsor. I know Billo at New Delhi said he would love to work with us providing food. So there's
great.
different options of that. So I just hope that people want to come out and support our community. And if you haven't walked by the Carnegie Library, the windows have been restored on the right side. So something else to take a look at.
Oh. And you've been working with Paul, our building inspector, on that. So that's great. And I hope everybody had a good Halloween, and we will meet before Thanksgiving. So, Cassie, do you have any more comments?
I just wanted to remind the public that next Tuesday, the 11th, is Veterans Day, so city offices will be closed, but I do believe Eureka has a Veterans Day parade.
Anybody think of anything else? Okay, an adjournment, please.
So moved.
Second.
Debbie and Peter, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no. Motion carries 5-0. Or